Welcome, everybody, to another pop-up live. And I have a special guest. His name is Konstantinos, and I've had him on before. If you may know who he is, maybe you don't. He has over 2 million followers on TikTok. He has over 270,000 followers on Instagram, 32,000 on Pinterest. But we're not here to talk about all these numbers. We're here about the secrets of exploding your reach using the power of video. So let's go in and get into this conversation. So tell us a little bit about who you are, Konstantinos, and then we're going to get into the conversation as people join in. If you have questions, drop them in the chat and I'll share them with Konstantinos.
So first of all, thanks for having me, Sri. Always nice talking to you. You're a great host, always. So hello to everybody joining from any kind of platform they're joining, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever. So I'm very bad in introducing myself. I hate that part, to be honest. So my name is Konstantinos Synodinos. I'm pretty sure you're not going to spell it correctly, but still I'm going to say it. I'm a marketeer and a digital entrepreneur the last 7-8 years, and a marketeer the last 20 years. So you might know me as Simply Digital. So this is the name of my company, which is a marketing agency. And I love digital stuff. And that's why most people get a lot of value from my content, because I genuinely love what I do.
And we can feel it. And a lot of the time you weren't comfortable being in front of the camera. So what helped you realize, like, hey, I need to start creating video?
So for people that don't know it, I'm an introvert. So this means that, my default setting is not me being comfortable in front of the camera or an audience or whatever. So this is something that came after, lots of work, lots of dedication, lots of determination. And because I had to present to people at some point of time in my previous companies, or I had to go in front of the camera, or I had to present something, or I had to be in a client meeting. So the career path that I chose needed this kind of personality trait from my side. So I had to build it. And especially when I started my marketing agency, Simply Digital, I knew that, if I wanted to create a competitive advantage, if I want to differentiate from my competition, I had to use the power of personal branding, because, I was the greatest asset of the company, my experience, my CV, the things that I had done. So I tried to brand the company around Konstantinos, and Konstantinos Simply Digital being the same thing. So that's how I started, pushing myself to become better in front of the camera, started creating video. I started, experiencing with YouTube 4 or 5 years ago with my Greek YouTube channel when I started Simply Digital. It was very successful as an experiment, but in a much lower scale versus what I do today. And the intention there was very clear. I was trying to find the persona of clients that I was trying to find for my agency. And because of that, I was trying to answer the frequently asked questions that I get from this kind of persona of clients through my content. This worked. I doubled down. I understood that, this is a priority, not a nice to have for my agency, because many people treat content like a nice to have activity. It's not a nice to have activity. That was not the case even 4 or 5 years ago. The people that treat it as a nice to have activity lose, and they never really get the benefit of content marketing. The people that treat content marketing as the main priority win, because it's the main vehicle that, builds a community for them, lead generates for them, and, they're building, they're maximizing the reach, as the name of the live today, more and more as they push more content out. So it was a one-way street for me. It was either video content or going home and cry alone.
So I wanted to get into, because we already got somebody who's asking, I need help to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. That's why I'm here. Guess what? We're here for you too. We're going to get into it because Konstantinos said something really powerful. He identified who he was. So let's get into that, Konstantinos, in defining your identity. I know I struggled with that. I mean, I still, every time we talk, you're like, This is who you are showing up for. So can you help us understand what does it mean to define your identity when you're putting out a video?
So this is really important, and you need to do that before you ever enter the platform, because TikTok is a very sexy platform in terms of content consumption, and it's really easy for you to divert and change routes and get influenced and jump into trends, or copy stuff that other people are doing, because you haven't defined who you are, what you're coming to do in the platform, what is your culture, what is your brand identity, and what are you coming to do in the platform. If you don't set this from the get-go, you will eventually go wherever the platform will take you. Someday I will get influenced by Sri, some other day I will get influenced by Costantino, some other day from a girl that is jumping in South Africa, some other day from a lion roaring in Moldavia, or whatever. So you need to define who you are, what are you coming to do in the platform, and do that consistently for at least a couple of months without even caring about the numbers, the reach, the saves. Forget that completely. And that's what we have discussed with Sri in the past, that stick to a specific plan. Let's say that, I don't know, you are a lawyer, or you are a video coach like Sri is, or you are a digital marketer like I am, or a dentist. You need to build an identity that says, okay, first of all, I am within a category, I am within a niche. So my first priority is to become the ambassador of this niche. So I'm not a digital marketer coming to TikTok to sell my courses or to sell my products or my services or simply digital in general. I'm coming in the platform to make people love digital marketing, to make people, to get people introduced to new tools, to new ways to make money, to understand that their mobile app, that mobile is not just a medium to connect with people or to entertain, is also your mobile as well, is also a way to get financially educated, digitally educated, and escape the rat race, start a business, whatever. People realize that through my content, and that's something that I have taken as a serious scope and was my identity from the get-go. I'm here to simplify digital marketing. I'm here to make people love my industry. And this helps also my competition, because if I educate people and I promote my industry, it means that other people get the benefit as well. But guess what? When people think about digital marketing, the digital marketing industry, they have a very, very good chance to remember me first. And that's branding. Okay. It's when people really love what you do, but they remember you first before everybody else. And that's the only way to win that, is when you start acting like you are the ambassador of your industry. Okay. Always remember that.
Keep that in mind. If you're taking notes, you are the ambassador of your industry. So we have a few people that join in. I want to say thank you for joining us. If you're joining the live, wherever, in the morning, the evening, we appreciate you. And yes, for this particular comment, remember, you're not there to sell, you're there to show who and what you do. So let's get into what you should keep in mind when you're creating a video.
So after you have defined your identity, who you are, what you do, you need to understand the culture of TikTok. You need to understand how people consume content. So I'm not going to come to TikTok, pretending that I'm on YouTube, or I am presenting to an audience in a theater where people are sitting there and I'm pretty sure they won't leave, because, TikTok is like a huge audition. You are there, you're being thrown from a big door, and people are changing every couple of seconds. So you're being thrown. This is the For You page. Okay. For people that don't know, this is the default page of TikTok. And that's why I'm saying that TikTok is like a big audition. You're being thrown in front of new people. Probably they haven't seen you before. And you're trying to say something. You're trying to act and grab their attention so they keep you on the stage for at least 10, 15, 20 seconds. That's the bet. If you stay on the stage for at least 15, 20 seconds, you have a very, very good chance to have a very, very good performing video. Okay. And that's why, and that's something that, I have analyzed also on my course. There is a specific framework of video creation that leads to a very, very good probability of having a viral video. So, and this breaks down in 3 stages. The first one is the intro, which is, the first 2 or 3 seconds of your video. And it's necessary to train yourself in how to create really, really effective and eye-grabbing titles. Because titles like with articles or with movies or with news or whatever is something that will make it or break it for you. So if I have a very, very good video, but with a weak title, there is a very, very good chance that people won't see it, will never see it. If I have a very, very good title with a weak video, might lead to disappointment of people. So you overpromised me something at the beginning, like this is the best video you will ever see. And then I see the video and I see that it's crap. Guess what? I will get disappointed. I will swipe up. And whenever you jump on my feed again, the chances are that I won't see your video again. So make sure that you deliver a promise at the beginning of the video in your first 3 seconds. Understand how to create effective titles and then deliver the promise in a fair way. So be fair and be exact in the way that you deliver the promise and have a call to action in the end. A nice quote, something that you will say to people to do after the video, or ask them something so they can really interact and engage with you. So those are the 3 stages of the video. In every single one, we have specific rules, principles, etc. This is a long discussion, but you get an idea. I want you, when you start creating your video, to spend at least 80% of the time in creating killer intros. Understand what are the words you need to keep putting in your intros, to understand to learn some psychology hacks that always work in terms of building some effective hooks, and do that again and again, because eventually you will improve. It will be a second nature for you.
I love it. Now, I want to ask you, can these tips that you're talking about when you're creating video, can that also be applied to here on LinkedIn or Facebook, wherever else that you are posting your videos?
100%. So what I've seen, my strategy on social media the last 18 months is pretty straightforward. So for people that know me back, on Instagram when I was posting carousels,
yes,
Sri
I do.
knows me. So I
We
wasn't,
met, what, April or August?
Should be like 18 months ago, something like that. So when I started with carousels, we didn't have this kind of craziness with videos. TikTok was not yet in our daily lives. So people were showcasing a really, really high engagement in carousels, which is this 10-slide feature that Instagram has that allows you to post 10 slides on a single post. And people tend to spend a lot of time on this post because they want to read the whole story, and you are able to storytell and microblog in reality in a single post. So when I saw that TikTok was much easier for me, because I'm better in video rather than writing something or creating something that looks really nice on a design, because I'm not a designer. So I said to myself, okay, video probably looks much more fitting for me. And when I saw that the short video format right now dominates in every single platform, people are being trained from the platforms to consume content in a specific way. So we had YouTube dominating like 3, 4, 5 years ago, right? So people were educated in sitting in front of the screen like this and watching a video for at least a couple of minutes, or 3 minutes, or 5, or 20, or an hour, because YouTube started becoming the new television, okay? The TikTok era is changing everything. People have the shortest attention span ever, so they won't give you the chance for an extra couple of seconds. And that's why I said before, that the first 2, 3 seconds of every single video is make it or break it. Might turn up your video going viral, or might have your video totally flop. So can you see me or hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. And I'll say hello to Florence. And if you have any questions regarding anything that we're sharing, definitely ask. This is your time to ask Konstantinos, because yes, you can get him in in the DM, but right now him. So if you have questions on creating videos, the intro, what you should keep in mind, definitely ask them right now. And if you're catching the replay, do take the time, leave those questions. He will come back and he will read them because I'll make sure. So let's get into what mistakes do people make when focusing on becoming viral? Now that we're doing short form, everybody's like, I want to become viral, I want to become viral. But why should we not focus on becoming viral?
Yeah, so let me finish what I was saying before because I want to build on that. I was saying that, right now the attention span is really limited for people, and that's why they are trained to watch 15, 20, 25-second long videos. That's where the attention is, and that's what the platforms reward. That's why we see Reels performing great. That's why we see YouTube Shorts also performing great. That's why we see Pinterest video pins performing great. And that's why it's very, very smart to get your TikTok videos and repurpose them in all platforms without the watermark. Okay, so make sure to remove the watermark with a watermark remover platform. If you Google it, you're going to get like 20 tools. So do that and repost your videos everywhere. Now, on becoming viral, etc., I know that it's really attractive, having a video, performing like great. I mean, I remember my enthusiasm when I got my first video on TikTok hitting 200K, 300K. I was like, are you serious, man? I've never seen those numbers before in any platform. So I get it. It's really exciting. It really, makes you feel like, you're the most important person on the platform. And it's great. You have new people seeing you. It means that your video was great. And you get a very, very good case study that you need to keep building on that and understanding what works and, creating better videos and keeping that style, etc. So it's a way to optimize your strategy, a viral video, but still it might be a way for you to really lose your identity. Because a viral video means that, you're really attracting people, new people in the platform that came for this specific video, right? So if you don't stick, so if this viral video is something totally different from what you were doing before, or it's totally different from your main identity, and you did it just for the sake of becoming viral, it means that the new people that came in the platform will never engage with you again, because on the next video, they will see something different. And that's not what they came to your platform for, right? So it's great becoming viral, but it's great becoming viral for the right reasons, not for the wrong ones. Okay, so stick to your strategy, always optimize your videos, always understand what works or not, see what other people are doing in your competition, research the hashtags of your industry, see who are performing great on those hashtags, borrow some elements from their success, and keep improving, right? It's a matter of time before you hit your first really successful video and build on it.
Here we have 3 things that we focused on today, which is define your identity, what you should keep in mind when creating a video, and why the mistakes that people make when focusing on becoming viral. Because what viral means to me is that somebody watched your video, gets in your DMs, and then pays to work with you. Because last time I checked, likes, comments, and shares don't pay your bills, but dollar bills do. And we have I am new to all of this. I would like to know why one video hit 11K and the next one did not get any views. I was told that Instagram does that. Do you know why and if that's true?
I don't know if you saw the previous part of the discussion here when I said that, TikTok and Instagram Reels, because guess what? Instagram Reels are a total copy of TikTok. That's what they did. Instagram saw that TikTok has created probably the most advanced algorithm in the history of social media. So they copied the whole thing and they created Instagram Reels. And that's why the rewarding system of Reels is the same with TikTok. So TikTok is an audition. Every single video is going to new audience. It's not going to your existing followers. Okay. This means that a video might get 15 million views. Your first video on the platform might get 15, 50, 100 million views. Your next one might get 50. Every single video is a different case. Doesn't mean nothing. If your previous video got 11K or 15K or whatever. I have videos on my page with 15 million views, 5, 10, 20 million views. I have other videos with 50K, 60K, 70K. I mean, yes, now my account is big. I have people that will see me anyway. But for a new account and a small account, doesn't mean anything. And that's why I'm saying always to people, every single video is an opportunity for you to have people know you, to have the world discover you. You can become world class famous overnight on TikTok. You can, but doesn't mean anything. Again, you need to have a consistent strategy and treat every single video like it's important because it is, but not limited to that. It's not my goal to have a viral video. My goal is to have a consistent posting for at least 60 or 90 days. That should be your focus. Okay.
We have some compliments for you. This is an immensely informative show. Got to watch it again.
Thank
You
you.
can watch the replay. If you missed anything, you joined us a little bit late. And then Florence has a question that she focuses on making the interesting to the people that look forward to viewing it. Is that the right thinking?
Sorry, I got confused. Since I've been on social media, so many fields have tons of followers. What does it mean?
Means that there's tons of followers and likes is important. She's thinking that it's focusing on being interesting to the people that look
Okay.
forward to view it.
If you don't really enjoy creating videos and you're doing for the likes and shares, you won't go far. You will not enjoy it, and it's a matter of time before you just quit. So that's why I said at the beginning, guys, it's really important to set the tone. Ask yourself, why am I doing that? Is it for vanity reasons? I just want to have followers to feel important, to feel what? To create a social proof for my business. So I cannot really have like 5 followers and to have at least 20K because people will believe that I'm a very good business. Guess what? It doesn't work like that. So if you are not coming to the platform to add value, to become the ambassador of the industry, to really enjoy the process, to build an authority, to educate people about everything you know, and make that a serious effort and make that a full-time job, you will not enjoy it and you will do it for the wrong reasons. And my experience says that when you do something for the wrong reasons, it doesn't live for long.
Nope, it doesn't, because you will hit a wall many times. You will
Yeah,
find that your content's not speaking to people. You'll post on other platforms and find that one will do a lot better than the other one, and then you'll figure out, hey, maybe it's the messaging that you need to work on. But the
exactly.
real important factor is, are you getting in front of the camera? Are you creating video? And if you're not, I would love to be able to help you with that. Definitely you can message me the word visibility. I have the ticker down there because I would love to be able to help you get in front of the camera so you can put yourself out there instead of being invisible. Now, for Constantinos, tell us a little bit about this wonderful course that you can get on AppSumo for those who are here catching the live and catching the replay.
Sure. So I have created a course which is like 3.5 hours long, and I have included everything I did from the start of my TikTok journey till the end. It's something that I'm updating whenever there's an important update for people to know what's happening on TikTok and how to make it. I'm talking about. I have made it a course which is eligible and fitting for every single industry. So no matter if you are social media guy or a junior, an amateur in, you have no experience with social media, you're camera shy, or you don't want to show up in front of the camera, or you are a legal guy or an HR guy or whatever the industry you are into. I think that this is something that will help you to find your identity, to show up every single day, to build the habit of making content creation an important factor for you, and eventually make money from that. So that's what I have created. I believe it's probably the best course for TikTok out there, and it's on a lifetime access on AppSumo. It's 50% off for a few days. So you can follow my link in bio on any social media, and you will find it there.
And I actually want to give a shout out. The last time Constantinos was on my live, his first live, what happened, Constantinos?
People
when you
love the
talked about
course, so they went for it. Say they went for it. Yeah.
we have one question. What do you think of the book 1 Million Followers? I just read it to see if I can learn something from it. What are your thoughts?
I don't know it, to be honest. I haven't read it. My video course is 2 million followers in a year, so I will stick to that.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined us. Thank you to everybody who's watching the replay until this point, and thank you, Constantinos. If you would
Thank you
like
also.
if you would like for us to go live again, just let us know in the comments. But we're gonna let you go for now. Hello, Farah, and until the next live, which I have one tomorrow. Have a wonderful day or evening. Bye.